Hello, hello. Oh boy, trying to pour this coffee. We got a problem. We got a little problem. Knock, knock, knock. Anybody there? Let's have a little coffee. Let's start this thing. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. It's Monday. Oof, Monday. Oh, who the hell likes Monday? Let's check out. Let's get a little music going. All right. Oh yeah. Let's go. This is Monday, corazón balón. It's Monday. Oh shit. Back to the grind, guys. Back to the grind. The mamas and the papas. This is from the Foxes and the Foxes. Good morning, Arms. Hope that you are well. Just a little music to get us started. Why not? Why not? Why not? Good morning, Arms. Hope you are well. Long distance says good morning. All right, good. I'm going to put more comments on the screen. So, buongiorno, Andrea. Good morning, good morning. Where are you, Andrea? Where are you? Andrea, where are you right now? Arms, you're in Jersey? Don Nicky, where are you right now, pal? Good morning, good morning. I'm just getting this coffee ready, getting everything set up, and I always have music on. I get right into the show. Hello, Arlene. Hope that you are well. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Arlene. Good morning. Hope that you are well this morning. Nice to see you checking in from Florida. Monroe, New Jersey. Beautiful area. Very, very nice. Don McHugh is out there in Australia right now. Thanks for checking in from over there. The Aussies have entered the building. Hungary, and tomorrow going to Rome. Need to take care of my parents for a little bit. Okay, Andrea, that's a beautiful thing. See, I don't even need a topic. I don't even care. Coffee and a few people in the morning, and I'm cozy with that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. For some of you, it's not Monday morning right now. Monday night. Every other day sucks. Yeah, they're all good. Every day is good. But when Monday comes, guys, holy shit. Yeah. Good morning, Patricia from Barnegat, New Jersey. Welcome in. Paisan, good morning. You got a ring now, cuz? So you're off today? Make some pre-records, cuz. Make some pre-records. Do those short clips, pal. Do a topic. Do it as a man. You got the world is yours right now. Ding-do, the world is yours right now. Hold on, let's pause. Let's put the pinky rings on because nothing will work right if I don't do that. Let's get my regular glasses on because obviously I cannot see without them. The glare. Wow. All right, it's been enjoyable. I've been enjoying early mornings outside. It's been nice. Brick started to put the fire pit. Yeah, I don't like a fire pit. It's nice, but I like cold. 66 in my house all year. Good morning, Bella. Good morning, Bella. Bella. Hope that you are well. Chusak has entered the building. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to be putting more on the screen because some people that I ran into yesterday told me they're watching on a big screen television, which I had no idea. I am in somebody's living room right now having coffee with them. I cannot wear these glasses. I got to change. Listen, there's nothing I can do about it, guys. Tough. This is it. This is what it's going to be. And this is me. You're on my coffee break. We got to be nice and, we got to be, we got to be good. We got to be good. Let's put a little Godfather music in the background to start off this beautiful Monday morning. It's raining out here in North Jersey. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a moment. And then I want to get into my topic real quick. What are we chatting about today? Give me a minute, Don. I'll be right with you, pal. Be right with you. Okay, so here's what we got. Here's what we got. All right, here's what we got. Glasses are cool. Well, I see better. It's not. I like them, Patricia. Don't get me wrong. I do like them, but it's a matter of me seeing better. It's crazy because I see much better with the. I see much better with these glasses on. There's something about them. So I'm due for new glasses right now. But I love these. Not because of the look or anything, just because of the way I can see very well with them. Yankees will take it tonight, baby. I hope so. So, Don McHugh, what are we chatting about today? Okay. Yankees will take it tonight, baby. Hello, Octavia. Good morning. Where are you right now, Octavia? What part of the world are you in? What country? Big game tonight, Arms says. Yes. Okay, real quick. The eyes age? Yeah. The eyes age. Patricia, the eyes age as we go. You better believe it. Okay, real quick. Let's get into this topic for a quick minute. Do people recognize you? Do you recognize people? You know, I was at the feast over the weekend, and a few people walk up and say, you know, they know you. I may be still recognizable from when we're kids or from the last time, I met people. I don't know if I am or I'm not, but some people unfortunately become different than what you know them as. And on the social media, they don't post what they really look like. So you run into people and they expect you to know them because you get into these conversations on the Facebook, on the YouTubes and all that other stuff. But I'm sorry. And one of my best friends was with me yesterday, and he's like, I don't even remember names, blah, blah, blah. So, terrific feast coverage. Thank you. Well, Arlene, it's hard sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, baby. Here we go. You're ready now. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, no bots. So I don't know. I may be recognizable because on my social media, you're just getting me front and center. There's nothing, no in between, no fake pictures, no nothing. You get what you get. But if I ran into one of you in person, I'm not going to know who you are. That's the part I want to be. Stigs should be in New York. Still, my other address, beside El Basilica. I got you. So people come up. And, me and my group, I think we are still recognizable. Many of us appear the same, I guess. But we're all still in the area and we're all still present. So I don't know. What are you going to do? People come up and say, do you know who I am? Or they start talking to you like they think they think you know who they are. And it's not ignorance. It's unfortunate. Things do change. People do change. Women get their hair cut. Women change their styles. Men, the biggest thing that changes in men is their hair. And their skin, I guess. Depending on your lifestyle, Weight and hair change a person. A lot. If somebody's 70 pounds heavier than what you knew them as and they're losing their hair and you can't, they got a hat on and sunglasses and all that, sometimes you can't. Yeah, I think men get better with age too, Octavia. I think that's a true fact. It's got to be tough for a woman. Really, it does. It's got to be tough for a woman. Yeah, I'll be at my 35th next month, Patricia. My 35th reunion. Everybody seems to remember me, but I'm still present. I'm still around. All over social media, so people see me, Big stomach. But we don't change other than the panzetta. The other day it happened to me with my wife. I forget. I was married on today, you old bots. What are you drinking out there? Espresso right now? You crazy? That's great. You're nuts. So that was just a thought I had because people did come up to us. Hello, Aunt. Hope you are well. Anthony La Vista has entered the building. Hope you are well this morning, Aunt. Lovely espresso to make you company, Tommy. That's nice. Espresso, huh? Oh, there should be no dyeing of the hair. There should be no hair pieces. There should be no comb overs. It just age gracefully, just like a man and just like a woman. Age grace, people should age the way they men do probably age nicer than women, and I did take notice of that. I was amongst I don't know how many thousand people this weekend, or hundreds or thousands, I don't know, and I did notice that the men seem to be more kept up than the women are. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. What are you going to do? Now, that's the recognizable thing. No hair dye or wigs. It is what it is. You just lose your hair. More so than that, hats in a restaurant. Hats in a restaurant. I do recognize that shit, and that fucking aggravates me. Excuse my language. Why would a man wear a hat in a restaurant? There's no reason to ever wear a hat in a restaurant. I don't care if you have no hair or if you have the best hair in the world. I don't care if you're coming from a football game. Take the hat off in the restaurant. I can't sit next to you if you have a hat on. I just can't do it. It's just not okay. It's not good. You gotta, we're not animal. Take the hat off. So what? You're bald. And that's another topic. Why are so many men bald today? I thought the milk was good in our generation. What happened? You think it was because we drank from the garden hose that we lost our hair? I don't know. My hair's not the best. It's not what it once was. I'm a little thin in the back. The hairline's receding. It is what it is. I just comb it the way it falls and done. I just don't understand. Oh, yeah. Where did you see it? Oh, you saw it at the Skylands. And they moved it up to the Skylands. Yeah, they moved it up to the Skylands. You should have saw where it was before it was at the Skylands. Guess where I saw it? Guess where I saw it, Aunt? You can't imagine where I saw it. It's at the Skylands right now, right? Well, guess where I saw it before it went to the Skylands? How do you think it got to the Skylands? You think it went from Bloomfield Avenue right to the Skylands? I don't even want to get into that topic and the conversations I've had with people about that. That was aggravating. And do you know where it was? I saw it. Now, I don't want to get too deep into it, but on a pallet, in the snow, uncovered, in a fenced yard on Tiffany Boulevard in Newark. Don't ask me how I got back there, but I was back there. And I saw this. I was sick. I was sick, Aunt. Where did you see it? So I saw it. I saw Columbus's head on a pallet. Oh my God, I'm getting aggravated now. Shh. Let me hold it back. Let me pause a minute. Can't say who I reached out to. Can't say who I spoke to. Can't get into that conversation. Be that as it may. I saw it on a pallet, abandoned, filthy, dirty, covered in snow and salt and just a mess on a pallet, plastic ripped. It was just a mess. Be that as it may, a month later, it was at the Skylands. And I'm glad you got to enjoy it. I'm glad you ran into that thing. That's very, very nice. It is a disgrace. But that Tiffany Boulevard, relax and breathe. Drink more coffee. Drink more coffee. Well, it makes me aggravated a little bit because I did see it on a pallet and it was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. So anyway, be that as it may, fast forward. The riggers got the truck. They got the pallet. They took it out. Beep, beep, beep. They talked to the Skylands. And that's where it is. And that's where it is right now. Now, they tried to come to our neighborhood. Now, that's our old neighborhood. That's North 8th Street and Bloomfield Avenue. On the other side of Bloomfield Avenue is Newark City School Stadium, and then that goes into the Roseville section, Roseville Avenue. Be that as it may. It's Bloomfield Avenue and North 8th Street in Newark, New Jersey, in front of St. Francis School and St. Francis Church. Such a beautiful piece of art. And all the names, yep. And do they still have on there the Italian Tribune? Did they keep that part? Because that was donated by the Alanga family, Ace Alanga. That was donated by the Ace Alanga family, the Italian Tribune, the newspaper that's still present today. We still have the Italian Tribune. Eh? Subscribe to it. You should get it delivered to your house. That's how you keep the old traditions going. The Italian Tribune you could get mailed to your house. Eh? Okay, so it did say the Italian Tribune. Wow, beautiful. Okay, Andrea, have a blessed day, man. We'll talk to you later on. Maybe do a wind down tonight. We'll see. So they tried to come to Belleville and Nutley with that garbage when they were tearing them down. They tried to remove Columbus from East Hanover. They fought it. It's still there. They tried to do it in Belleville and Nutley, too. And that's still there. There's video of that. You got to see the video. I'm not getting involved in that. Yes, the Italian Tribune is still a newspaper. Patricia, they tried it in East Hanover. They weren't having it. They tried it in Belleville. They didn't even try it in Belleville. They tried it in Nutley, but you got to see the row of people blocking it back. Anyway, that's another story. I'm not getting into it. Nice. I never knew Joe DiMaggio was good Grand Marshal of the Parade. Absolutely. Joe DiMaggio came to Newark many times. So he used to come to Sorrento Ristorante, that was on North 8th Street, that was on 8th Avenue, and Richie the Boot owned that, Richie the Boot and Joe DiMaggio were dear friends. He would come to Newark, Little Italy, very often. And, there you go, a recognizable individual. You're never going to not recognize Joe DiMaggio, right? That's a good segue to that, because that's a recognizable individual. Now, Richie the Boot changed over the years. His appearance changed over the years. So he was probably hard to recognize through the years. But yes, Joe DiMaggio used to come to the North Ward, and he was Richie the Boot's they were dear friends. Sorrento was the restaurant. And then it turned to Tom's, I believe, after that. But yeah, we got great history, Anthony. Great history. I should have gone into the museum yesterday at the church, but I didn't. I was busy with my friends. Claudio Perry, buongiorno. Claudio, where are you dialing in from, Paisan? Where are you at right now, Claudio? So we got people from all over the place. All right, so here's what we got. I just wanted to talk about that. How people are recognizable, people are not recognizable. Don't take it personal if somebody doesn't recognize you. What you should do is when you approach somebody or somebody approaches you, they should actually say, hey, you remember me? I'm Tommy Stigs. Or hey, remember me? I'm Anthony. Or hey, remember me? I'm Joey. And then right away, that part is done. Because people forget names, faces. It's hard sometimes. Yes, but then he ended up here, and he loved being in Newark, honestly. So they used to party in the colonnades after a while. They used to hang out in the colonnades, which is a high-rise building on Clifton Avenue, and big shots used to live in there. New York fashionistas and all different things. And then on one of the floors, I think it was the 8th floor. It was a brothel. They had a brothel up there on the 8th floor of the cathedral. Oh my God. I think it was the 8th floor of the Colonnade building. Yeah, now it's welfare. Yeah, I think it was the 8th floor of the Colonnade building. It was a brothel. So the ladies of the night, they weren't streetwalkers. They were there for a purpose, because there was after hours clubs, bars, and then they would go up there. Yeah, TT, the history in my brain, what I know, I could speak for hours about all different things, but I choose not to, TT. I keep my shows kind of boring, I guess you can say, and just have a little coffee with you guys. But the information that I know, TT, forget about it. I don't know everything about one thing. I know a little bit about a lot of things. I can write a book. They had a brothel in the neighborhood, yes. I say a brothel. The broads were upstairs, and, things went on. The guys hung out at night. So a lot of times what would happen back then is the ladies would accompany the gentlemen out to dinner, probably the wives, probably the wives with all these guys, Joe DiMaggio, all these guys will be around in this area where we're from. And so the ladies would come out to dinner, and then the guys would hang out late. The ladies may go home, back into their houses, attend to the household, and the guys would hang out, and who knew where the night went? So many individuals, listen, there was something for everyone in this area, okay? There was something for everyone in this area. Of course, you know information. Tommy, you need to put this information out there. It's interesting to people. TT, I think it's interesting to us because we're local individuals. I don't think our history and all the mixed things that went on in our neighborhoods, I don't know if it's interesting to others. I'm not sure. I can't say. Stigs, I owned an old brothel house in our city. One time it was amazing. Of course. Well, I'm going back 70s. I mean, that was 60s and 70s. Okay, TT. Well, what I would need to do and what I would probably like to do is have somebody sit down with me and just, you got to pick the questions. See, I can go all over. Remember, I'm ADD, so I can go all over with the topics. You know what I mean? Well, I think you're right. You may be right, TT, but okay. I need a co-host on the show that would sit down with me and just pick my brain and just talk about things like this. We could do it as a pre-record. We can do it as a live, but I do need somebody, maybe somebody from the neighborhood that would sit down with me virtually or in person and just start picking each other's brains. And you may come up with a good show. You may not. You do it as a pre-record and then you load it as a premiere. Maybe down the line we'll do that. Let's see what the winter brings. This is true, TT. I agree with that. You need to be interviewed by someone who is knowledgeable about our history. I will call it a sit down. I don't know if I would like to call it an interview, but you know me. I like to have a sit down. I love to talk. I love to chat. So yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine who wants to open up a deli with me in the neighborhood and want me to be the face of the place. When you walk in, it's me. Here, come on, let's go. We got prosciutto for TT. Octavio gets the fresh mozzarella and broccoli raw. Come on, get bing, bing, bing. So they want me to be the face of this place. And I'm thinking about it. I got to see what I'm going to do with that. Anthony LaVista, you may be right, is the man for that job. I think you're right. ALV, we got a task, cuz. Yeah, I'll do it. So we could pick neighborhoods. I would love to do it. We could call it a segment, just one segment of this show. No problem. I would love to do something like that. See, Anthony hit a topic and I just came up with a story and it just kept going. I don't even know how that works. How does that even work? How did I even get to I don't understand. It's crazy. See how we just chatted about this and that? Yes, I know a lot of people. Yes. Yesterday this weekend was so pleasurable having to see all these people from the neighborhood. It was very sad because some good people died in the past year that I would be with typically at this feast. It's unfortunate they have since passed. Oh my God, such sad things. But that's nice, Stigs. My local store says I charm money out of all customers' pockets, Octavia. Yes, that's me. Make sure you put on the menu the Baldwin Place. Yeah. Today is I don't know, TT, do you remember my grandmother sitting out front on the stoop having coffee? Do you remember my grandmother, Angie? TT? I'm sure you remember my grandmother. Because you remember every night we would have coffee in front of the house. TT, do you remember Baldwin Place? Us having coffee in front of the house, my grandmother in a house dress? Yeah, today's the day. Today's the day she died, yeah. October 17th. Angie, God rest her soul. Miss my grandmother like you can't imagine. I put her through, I put her through a lot, man. Tommy and Dindy's coffee show, absolutely right there. Arlene, that's hilarious. I stopped and got a hot coffee today. Nice. Hot coffee. What do you mean you stopped? Make it at home. Yeah. Angie passed. So, how many years ago? I gotta go back. 98. 98. I remember her. Oh my God. I don't know if you remember TT, but I remember the day they were taking me when I had to go to college. I don't know if you remember the day I had to go to college when they took me, from my mother's house to, how do I say it? How do I say this nicely? The car came and picked me up from my mother's house to take me to college. Let's work around the edges here, all right? And my grandmother was in the upstairs window crying, looking out. She was looking out that window, the second floor window. My grandmother was crying. She knew where I was going. She didn't know how long I was going to college for. I was either going to take a 5-year course. I was prepared to take a 5-year course, and I got blessed and got a 9-month course, and I finished it. Tommy, how old was she, if you don't mind? Austria, 98. No, she was in her 70s. She was in her 70s. That's why I got bonus time with my mother right now. But she was up there crying because I could have been going to college for 5 years. I could have been going to college for a year. Who knows? Yeah. Oh my God, terrible. Car to college, yep. My mother, my grandmother, my friends, everybody was there. That was a sad day for everybody, for the whole neighborhood, I'm assuming. Because the way I am here is the way I was in our neighborhood. I just was. Yeah. So, and then I got to college and I called right away. And the first call I make, now when you're in college, things are different. You make a few calls a day, So I made a call. The first call was my friend's baby was stillborn. That was the first call I made out. And then another call that I made out in the same day was I knew something wasn't right with my grandmother in the background. My mother didn't sound right. You can tell, you could tell. And then from that point on, she wasn't well. Oh God, yeah. Well, thing to, unfortunately, my Nana, mothballs was the smell. Mothballs, So for my Nana, who lived in Stephen Crane Village, the smell was mothballs. For my grandmother, it was tripe. Tripe. Tripa, tripa, tripa. I could smell the tripe. Yes, Octavia, I understand this. So this weekend at the feast, it was very interesting. Some of my friends were miserable. They didn't want to be there. It bothers them so much because they lost so many in their family. So it bothers them so much. And I'm saying, guys, what do you mean? Look, this is where our grandparents were. Your mother, your grandparents walked on the same, I stayed in the mass all day, 2 hours each day. I was in mass praying. 2 hours each day. You saw my video clips from yesterday. If you missed those video clips, I recommend you go back. Yes. So, yep. Yes, they are. I got the notification today, Patricia, about the Stephen Crane Village reunion. Yep, they're having it. Yep, I got that message this morning. Yeah, the village, absolutely. Lavender, huh, Octavia? Lavender? Nice. Serenity prayers all the time, Octavia, all the time. So I said, guys, what do you mean? How? I go in there and I stand where my grandparents stood. I walk past where my mother, where they walked, where they lived, my uncle was an usher. My Uncle Tommy was an usher. He carried the saint. Now I watch these young boys carry the saint, and it all comes together. They're missing something. My friends are missing something. They need to soak in the history. Get in a different mind frame. I got to train my friends, even though they're 50 years old. I got to train their brains because they're missing a very, very positive aspect of life. And that is me making good out of bad, making happy out of sad. It was a very tough day for me yesterday. Very, very tough. The woman that I walk with every year, pushing the saint, was not there. Was not there. I got a picture for us from last year, and she died 8 weeks after the feast. After the feast of Saint Jawar last year, she died 8 weeks later. So it was tough for me. I did not push the cart. I couldn't do it. My strength was with the people that I lost in the past year. My strength was somewhere else. I was not able to push the saint through the neighborhood. I didn't even make the whole procession. I had to leave. And then that was it. I used to love to kiss the curry lotion filled hands. Oh my God, that's great. Yep, that's great. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna bang out, but I think I gotta do it with an upbeat song. So I hope you guys did enjoy this chat. So my point is, be recognizable. So unfortunately, we are not recognizable to many people, right? We are not recognizable. But one thing, hold on a minute. Give me a minute here. Let's go with a little Ralph Mucci here to end the day right here. Ralph, he got nice 120 subs on his music channel. You know? Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to go with Cycles. I wish Stephen Marinello was here, but he's not here. My grandmother was a whole other story, yeah? Oh my God. Oh my God, Arms. What? It was a tough day, Octavia. It was a tough day. But I always make the positives. I bring the positives out. Cigar and bars, yeah? Ignato, okay. Okay, thank you for that, George. Yes, Octavia, it was a tough time. But I soak it all in as a positive thing. So one thing we cannot change, right? There's one thing we can't, our looks change. Hello, Michael. Hope you're well. Okay, some things change. Our looks change. People change, right? You know what doesn't change? Never. Once you have it, it's there forever. Your reputation. Your reputation could be your wealth or it can be your poverty. So the life cycles as it goes on, the one thing that you cannot change is your reputation. That's locked in forever. They may not remember what you look like, but if you say your name, guarantee they're going to remember your reputation. And another thing that happened yesterday between me and my friends, we just make eye contact. We're like this. And just, we don't even talk. We're like, and we're standing together and somebody comes over and he's like, oh, is that such and such? And I said, yeah, come on, what do you mean? Yeah, wow. I said, what do you mean? She looks the same. He looks the same. So me and my friends bounce off each other like we're twins. Twins. That's how we are. So we're like, so my friend's like, is that? And I said, yeah, it's, you know. But don't mention that thing, that's all taken care of, and and the conversations. Memories can be happy ones, sad and sad ones. Our loved ones that passed want us to be proud of them. Yes, TT. So I am, unfortunately, I don't know why. I'm not giving you all of me. I have so much to offer, but I can't do this stuff in a half-hour show alone. And when I say goodbye, there's so much knowledge, experience, information, and stories that are going to my grave. I don't know how to do it. I think I have a lot to offer, as you guys are telling me, but I don't know how to do it, so I don't know how to do it. When I talk, I could talk for hours, and that was brought to my attention yesterday, again. And the person that started me on the YouTube was the first one to do it and says, Stigs, just go, just do it, just push record, just talk. And somebody yesterday says, you need to be the front and whatever place we open up, you need to be the front. You need to be right there, front and center when people walk in. I have a lot to talk about. I can give you stories over and over and over, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, be that as it may, God bless you all. Thank you for stopping by. I spoke to a couple people yesterday. Some things are in the works. We got to fit the time in. Tell me, put that knowledge out there. I know, but how? Tell me, put that knowledge out there. I'm telling you, it's extremely interesting. You can do this. How? On my own? I don't know how to do it. Oh, I put that video up yesterday because the guy that's making that movie wants me to play the mob boss in that. God bless. God bless, Enwin. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning, sir. The movie that I'm doing, the movie that I was going to do as an extra, the creator of this movie wants me to play the lead part, a mob boss in a short film. It's an independent film. There's no money to be made. I know I got some messages from you yesterday, from you guys. I couldn't answer them all, but he wants me to play the mob boss part. I'm not sure if I'm up to it. I'm only going to be myself and just move along. Octavia. It's a very, very short film, an independent film. There's no money to be made. Everybody's just putting it together for a friend of ours who doesn't have the money for a budget and a set and all of this stuff. It's going to be very independent and it's going to be short. But they want me to do the boss part. I don't know if I can do it. I'm just going to be myself. He's very delayed putting it together. The movie is going to be called The Five of Us. It's out there somewhere. There are some trailers out there. It's called The Five of Us. Oh, yeah, I'll do it, Octavia. I'll do whatever. Tell me what color you want me to wear that day, and I'm there. Where do I need to be? My car, my hat, my glasses, no glasses. What do you want me to do? I'll do whatever. I don't care. Short clips. He's going to edit, put it together. It's called The Five of Us, and it is out there already. Somewhere. I don't know if it's on the YouTubes. It's The Five of Us, the movie. It's going to be based out of Newark, New Jersey. I'll try and post some trailers of it. So that's the story. That's the situation. Be that as it may, Tommy Stigs is checking out. Have yourselves a blessed day. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope the show was somewhat interesting. I don't know. I can't change it. This is what you get. What you get is me. And we just keep on going. We just keep on going. And I'm just going to keep on doing it like this. Wherever the show goes, it goes. I'm in your life to encourage you, Tommy. Go for it. Grab the opportunity. Everything else. Yes, I'm definitely going to do it, TT. You are. Yes, you are. Always been a positive. Even when we were little, you were a positive. You had a positive word to say. You were always, you're always looking with those eyes. What is he doing right now? I saw you from your stoop. What's he doing right now? If Maria comes out and sees that right now, she's going to slap him with the broom. All right? That was TT. She's looking from her stoop at me. What is he doing right in front of her house? What is he doing? That was TT watching me from across the street. From across the street. And she's probably saying, well, he's going to get in trouble with the girls one day. Or he's going to go to college. What is he doing? That was TT. Looking from afar. All right, TT? Oh, my God. How crazy is that? That was very entertaining. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's crazy. Yeah. And she didn't need binoculars. Our houses were very close to each other. We lived in a neighborhood where you had this much room between houses. So a driveway, that was it. You guys are crazy. All right, guys, I'm banging out. Thank you for a nice show this morning. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not going to do a follow-up. I'm done with the follow-ups. Nobody's really watching them. So that's why I'll keep the shows down to 30 minutes if I can and move along. All right, guys, I'm checking out. Tommy Stigs. It's Monday. Own it, own it, own it. Ciao for now. Gotta go. Cute, so cute. That's funny, Octavia. I had to read it. I can't let that comment go without reading it. So stay tuned for some big things. I don't know. We'll see what comes my way. I don't know. I go through my days. And if I can ever put something together, maybe have a sit down, I'll do it. I'll gladly do it. For now, it's time to rock and roll. Tommy Stigs out.